Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome. I have for you today the ultimate knifing guide, how to backward stab and all knifing information. Now the first myth I actually wanted to bust is the fact that the Bowie knife does not get extra damage when you have Widow's Wine. Widow's Wine does give extra damage to your combat knife, increasing how long it's a one hit kill, but it does not with the Bowie knife. It's still a one hit kill round 1 to 9 and it's still a 2 stab kill round 10 to 16 if you have Widow's Wine or not. Now, moving on how to backward stab. Now, there's a few variables to this, but there is actually a really basic rule, and it's the whole moving forwards and backwards. It's pretty simple. Now, if you are in a neutral position, as in you are standing still and not moving forward or backwards, you will just do a slash. So we're going to call them slashes and stabs. A stab is where you lunge forward and stab them in the chest and pull back. A slash is where you just pull the knife across the screen in a left to right or right to left motion. Now, when you pull backwards and then stab, you just do a slash. If you move forwards in any way whatsoever, you will end up doing a stab. If you're neutral, again, you will just do a slash. This works with moving sideways as well. If you push sideways but you are only doing it at a neutral position or back at any point whatsoever, you will still do a slash while moving sideways. But if that sideways movement has any forward motion to it whatsoever, it will cause you to do a forward, well, stab. Now, another tiny variable is the fact that the character isn't always in sync with your control stick. Even though you may be moving forward and then you pull backwards on the stick, your character still has a split second before he stops moving and then actually moves backwards. So as long as your character is moving backwards or is in a neutral position, you will do a backward slash, and it is really that simple. Now on to every single bit of knife information. You are going to need the 1, 2 and 3 stab kills for every single round for every single knife variable. Now I'm going to put a link in the description to a poster I'm going to be doing on this on Lord Spinkingham's information, so be sure to check that out. Now, combat knife is a round 1 stab kill. It becomes a 2 stab kill on round 2 and a 3 stab kill on round 3 to 4. The Bowie knife is a 1 stab kill on rounds 1 to 9 and a 2 stab kill on round 10 to 16, a 3 stab kill on round 17 to 21. But then if you have the combat knife with Widow's Wine, it becomes a 1 stab kill from rounds 1 to 4, a 2 stab kill from rounds 5 to 9 and a 3 stab kill from rounds 10 to 13. As you saw in the beginning of the video, the Bowie knife with Widow's Wine does not increase the Bowie knife damage, it only increases the combat knife damage. Now, moving on to if you had the Gobblegum sword flay on your knife situations. This gives you ×5 damage for 2.5 minutes. Well, with the combat knife, it's a 1 stab kill from rounds 1 to 7, a 2 stab kill from rounds 8 to 13, and a 3 stab kill from rounds 14 to 18. The Widow's Wine with combat knife though is a 1 stab kill from rounds 1 to 19, that's massive, and a 2 stab kill from rounds 20 to 27, a 3 stab kill from rounds 28 to 30. Now the ×5 with the Bowie knife, that is a 1 stab kill from round 1 to 26, that is massive, a 2 stab kill from rounds 27 to 33, and a 3 stab kill from rounds 34 to 37. Now, I might do a future video in case there's some knuckle dusters that get introduced, but other than that, hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, have an absolutely awesome day.